numbers look the wrong way around. Anyway, it's Richard's birthday today, and I'm just off out to pick up more of these and to do a couple of the little jobs. So it's let's get going. And what can I say? Happy birthday to you. And as you can see, it's absolutely fantastic. The weather is beautiful. Look at this. Hanging basket. Very nice. So, yeah, we're off to the shops to do some balloon getting. And car's been on charge. So let's see where we're up to with the charge. Where are we going? 97 miles. Right, well, we've never had 97 before, so that's amazing. That's Claire getting in. Hello. 97 miles on the gasometer. We never had that many. Had 95, but that's probably because I was driving it really carefully last night on the way back from Newton. So, right, off we go then. That's brilliant, 97. So you can see Birchwood Station from where we're parked. We're actually at Asda now. And, yeah, we've done 1.3 miles and we've got 96 on the gasometer. So that's pretty good. Must be the warm weather and the careful driving. Using this bar does seem to help moderate your driving better so that you get more out of your charge. Right, onwards and upwards. Busy day today. Okay, got those. Got the balloons. Off the balloons stand. Let's see what we've got. We've got 2 more 21sts. 2 red stars and 2 blue stars. So that's like 6 more. So we've got 6 at home, 6 here, that's 12 altogether. Should do well for the tables. Thank you, Asda. Okay, got the balloons. Now the question is how to get in the car. Luckily, there is a sort of a release mechanism there. Put them in and hope they don't fly off. Get some more in there. Okay, I've got them. Okie doke. Look at that. I think the car will float away. Helium powered car. Oops. Nice. Home again. And yeah, true to form. 94 and 3.1. That's pretty good. Yeah, we've done well. We had 97 on the clock to start with, and we've got 94 plus 3, which is 97. Yeah, and we got the balloons. But shh, don't tell Richard. Nayla's revenge.
Okay, you go. Do my hair as well.
Okay, well, it's time to go. The car's loaded. The cake is in the car. I'll show you that in a minute. It's huge. Holly's made a fabulous cake. All the balloons are in the car, so I'll show you that as well. And we've got a lot of work to do with this little motor car. There's everyone in the car. They're all saying hello, bye-bye. So, let's go. Right, we've arrived, and the worry is the balloons might blow away. So there's the cake. It's underneath all of that. Each of these balloons has got a big weight on the end, so we should be alright. So you can fit a lot in these boots. Oh, there you go. Amaze balls, as H would say. Look at those. Awesome. There's the cake. We'll bring that in a minute. It's huge. We'll have a big unveiling afterwards. So if you want to know what's on today, you have a look on this board and look, oh yeah, it's Richard's 21st birthday party. It's here. Awesome stuff. That's this way. Whoa. And here it is. Here it is. As you know, Richard's into music and creating music, as is Holly. And so Holly's made him a mixing desk with a guitar amp fallen over with him sat on it playing his guitar. Absolutely awesome. And he's even got, look at that, even got, come on video, even got a little ginger beard, little red beard. Fantastic. So lots of detail. We've got LEDs. What are the LEDs, Holly? What are they made from?
This.
Oh, that's Holly. She's saying hello. Hello. She's the lady who made the cake.
Sometimes.
She's going to make some repairs. Awesome stuff. So Smarties and all sorts. So we slide the music up a bit. So awesome. Holly, you've done an incredible job, darling. Well done. Happy birthday, dear Richard. Happy birthday to you. Well, it's a beautiful morning. It's the 17th of July and it's 8:47 and the sun is shining beautifully. And look at those flowers, aren't they nice? Very good, but look at this, even better than that, really. Well, I think it's close done thing. Let me see if I can get there. Look. Can you see that? 101 on the clock. 101. That's the first time we've been over 100 on the charge overnight. And what's interesting is last night we went to Liverpool Airport. Hold on a second, we'll turn this around. So we went to Liverpool Airport, and what had happened is in the morning I'd been into Warrington and back, into Manchester and back, and then to Liverpool Airport and back. And on the way back, we were very, very short on energy. We were down to, well, we got down to about 10 or 12%. I can't 10 or 12 miles. Wasn't much left on the clock, enough to get home. So I drove really carefully on the way back, and I think that probably has something to do with the fact that we've got 101 miles on that clock after the charge today. So driving this new way using the energy economy bar and watching it go across and come down slowly and then putting it back across and reducing your foot amount on the pedal and pulling back a bit each time you accelerate and then pull back a little, just so that the car can get to its momentum and then keep going, but using less power rather than using a lot of power to stay at 40 or 50. Just pull back a little bit and let it reduce to 49, 48, just a little bit. You can get seemingly some more power, some more length out of your batteries, which is better. So that's really good. Let's have another look. There it is, 101 miles. Look at that, we've done 2,867. Although I haven't done that many. I've only done, hold on. Where is it? 2,862. That's what I've done. The other sort of 5 miles were on the clock when I got the car. So all's good, and it's a beautiful day. Apparently it's going to be a really beautiful day and very hot, and then tomorrow it's going to be thundery and lightning and gusty and hail and all sorts. So while we're here, take a nice look at those plants. Aren't they nice? The guys do a great job here. We're over at the Birchwood. This is the front of Birchwood Town Council at Parker's Farm, That's where Claire works, and very nice. Hey there, so we find ourselves down at Birchwood shopping centre, and look, they've got the pod points installed, and now they are for electric vehicles only. Hooray! So let's just get out and have a quick space. So what they've done is they've got 2 points. So I've got my car sat there on the first one, and their other point is sat here. Their other point is here. They've got 2 pod points. Awesome. So, well, as I said, we're here. Got my oh, I've got the wrong card out. Okay, so pod point card. Let's see how we do. Right, so if you remember what we have to do, take the card and just literally swipe it across the top, and it pops open, and then we get right. So this one is a 3-pin plug, which I don't have, so that's no good. So I wonder if it's any different on this other one. I'll make sure that's closed. So we'll try the second one. That's not powered. So that, well, that's unpowered, and it is 3. That looks like it's 3-pin, but that's not working, that one. No, it says it's working. So let me have a look here. Hold on. Well, it says electric vehicle charging. Please swipe your tag to begin. So that's interesting because that should be closed down and locked, but it's not. I don't know why that is. Interesting. Maybe they're not working properly. I don't know. Okay, so this one is definitely working. So the left side of Birchwood is online, and you can come down here if you've got a 3-pin plug. There are two charge points, and they've changed the graphics on the floor, so that's really good. They've listened, which I can only but praise. Awesome stuff. Well done, Birchwood. Well done. Well, another wonderful afternoon it is, and on more than one account really, because it's a beautiful day, but also take a look down here. I've got 108 miles on the gasometer. Can you see it? All right.
Yeah.
So I just charged this afternoon. I've been out to Bolton, which is about it's about 40 odd miles round trip, and I did a couple of little jobs on the way back. So I drove with the limiter set to 30 on one of the main roads, just so that I kept it right down, and I think that's helped somehow. I don't know how, but anyway, I charge it up and I get in the car and I drive here and I'm like, whoa, 108 miles. Never had more than 103. So that's the first time I've ever seen 108 miles on the clock. Awesome. This car's great. Anyway, better go. Okay, well, we've got the door open, which is why it's bleeping, and there's a plane flying over, so sorry about the sound. We've arrived home and I've still got 108 miles on the gasometer, and look, it says it's only 96% charged, so I'm going to put it on charge and I'll keep you informed. It's bizarre, isn't it, this? I've just done 3 miles on 108 miles. I know it's a gasometer thing, but that's really poor guessing, isn't it? Anyway, it might be because it's a warm day and because we've done slow driving. I'll have to have a think about that. I did use the limiter to keep me at 30, which might have helped. Don't know. I'll stick it on charge and I'll talk to you a little bit later on. Right. Here we go. Get the key. So it shouldn't take too long to charge. There we go. We on charge? Yep, we're charging. We'll come back in a little while and we'll see where we're up to. How awesome is that? So we've just gone onto Car Wings to check out whether the car's finished charging, and look at the magic number, 100%, 111 miles
on the gasometer. Oh my giddy aunt. I'm sure I couldn't do 111 miles, and I'm sure that's really only because it's nice and warm today outside, as it has been for quite a while. But that's phenomenal. That's the first time it's ever been over 103, and we were only at 96% charged. Just amazing. Good. So well, we'll probably have a look at that later when we go and pick Holly up. I'll show you the information on the dashboard. Whew. Still hot. Anyway, if you've been following me on Twitter this afternoon, you'll know that we have been monitoring via car wings the charge on the car. Okay, so it's time to actually check it out on the dashboard and see what it says. Okay, here we go, car. Let's see. Now, on car wings, the first time I tried it this afternoon it said 111 miles. The second time it said 110, so I'm expecting 110. Here we go. Well, it says 111. That's amazing. We are at 100%, and 111 it is. All I can say is I'm going to try using that. What I did this afternoon, the only thing that was different, try and get this in focus here, is I used this button, which turns on. Let's just get that right on there. Which turns on the limiter, and then I set the limiter to 30. So it says 30 miles an hour here, and then I drove using only the power that the limiter would allow me to actually have, and I'm wondering whether that's helped somehow. So I'm probably going to do a little experiment where I use the limiter a bit more to see if I can maintain a higher recharge mileage. It may be something to see. It could all be a bit nonsensy, this, because it's really but should the time is 17:49. The reason it could be a bit nonsensy is because the calculations that give that number there vary all the time. The results of that calculation varies all the time based on how you drive. So it's not just how you drive right now, it's how you were driving just prior to, and how it anticipates you might drive just after the moment that it's showing the number, I think, anyway. So so it makes good sense that if you've been driving very sensibly, then the car will give you a better reading. And if you drive a bit stupidly and put your foot right down on the floor and drive at high speed and quickly and accelerate fast and don't look after the battery, then that number's going to be lower. So, well, potentially. I don't know. I'm assuming, I'm surmising all this. I don't know. But anyway, that's enough about that for now. What we've got to do later is go and pick Holly up, so we'll see how quickly that number goes down. I'll do a little video about how driving after a full recharge like that on a hot day like today affects the actual mileage. See, I could go on the motorway, or I could go through Culcheth and up through Lee, where I'd have to do 30 miles an hour because that's the law. That might make the miles last longer. Oh, it's all good fun and it's all quite experimental, and it's great just to have something to think about. You know, these kind of things are quite interesting because nobody's ever explained exactly how it works, that I'm aware of. I've not seen anything on YouTube or on Nissan's website, and so we are guessing. So it could be completely rubbish and completely wrong, but what you're seeing there is the result of driving the way I've explained, with the limiter on and carefully for quite a while, for about 25 minutes actually. So maybe that did have an influence. Who knows? Only time will tell. So here we are. It's the evening, later evening, it's about 8 o'clock, and we've got 111 miles on the gasometer, and we're going to go for a trip out to Bolton, which is about 40 minutes round trip. So we'll see how it does. Let's go. Get off there, flies. There we go then. Brought some water with us because it could be a hot trip. Let's see, there we go. Get in focus, thank you very much. Right, so we're going to set the trip to 0. Turn the that on, I should say. And off we jolly well go then. So let's see how we go. It's just 8 o'clock. Okay, so I've set the limiter to 30 to see how that helps on this side, and then we'll keep an eye on this. Okay, well, true to form, we've done about 16.7 miles, and we're down to 79 miles on the gasometer. I've been using the 30-mile limiter, but I have also travelled quite a long way on the motorway. So quite a lot of motorway travelling, M62, M60, and then the A666 to get up here. So we'll see where we are when we get back home. Good. Okay, so before you connect, we'll stop that. Go. No, stop that. Right, we're back home, and there we go. So 63 miles on the gasometer, and we've done 34.9. It is 21:21. So I mean, I've been out for a while, and I did have to sit in a car park for a bit while Holly came out. She had to say goodbye to everyone. And I've done probably about 10 miles at about 60 miles an hour on the motorway. I'm going to have to get a GoPro or something set up in the car so we can keep an eye on this. Obviously, driving along the motorway gobbles up electricity. Was doing really well at the other side and really well on the way back until I got on the motorway again. So 63 plus 34.9, call it 35, that's 98, and we started off with 111. So we lost 12, 13, didn't we, on the way back down here, driving on motorways. So let's say we lost 6.5 miles in each 5-mile stint. So a mile, 1 mile per mile you lose by the look of it. Travelling at about 65, something like that. I'm sure somebody else will have better figures than me. Those are just guesstimates. Anyway, doesn't look great at night when it's all lit up. I love the blue here. This is gorge. There we go, cup of tea time, back home. Bye for now. So, I was just about to go in and something struck me. I'm going to put it on charge and we'll see what a charge does after the same journey that I did earlier in the day. Although I did come more along normal 30-mile-an-hour roads on earlier in the day. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put it on charge and see what happens tomorrow morning.